Third Coast Boxing here. Now we have reports and confirmation that in fact Alexander Povetkin has tested positive for a banned substance, and this is up in the lead up to his anticipated fight versus Deontay Wilder. And the fight's supposed to happen May 21st in Russia, Moscow to be exact. And this is the first time Wilder has gone out of the continent to fight. As of recently, he's been fighting, and I think he fought once in the Barclays, and then I think twice before that it was Alabama in his hometown. So he's had the hometown advantage, which resulted in the false stoppages of the French cabbie Du Hoppas. As for and he has fought in Mexico a handful of times, but who hasn't? As for Alexander Povetkin, this is a black eye to Russian boxers and Russian athletes because it's kind of like a stereotype that they juice up, or just maybe European fighters. But I mean, that's not the case. We've had American fighters like Andre Berto come up dirty, and recently the Mexican fighter Francisco Bandito Vargas. So it's all over the spectrum. Actually, as a matter of fact, Lucas or Marcus Brown, shit, I can't even remember his name. The heavyweight Australian guy who won the title from Shagayev has his B sample did come back positive, and this is also breaking news. But I'll touch on that in a different video. As for Wilder Povetkin, the question is, what happens with the fight? Do they scrap the fight, or do they go ahead and continue? Well, I think we gotta look at what exactly was found, and what was found is not exactly a steroid. It's not like testosterone or some kind of human growth hormone. It turns out that it's the same substance that the tennis star Maria Sharapova had been recently taken, and what it does is it increases blood flow to your muscles, or oxygen. It increases oxygen and delivers it, through to your muscles, and it flows through your blood, so you recover faster, or you don't even win as quick as you normally would. Now, it's not necessarily like a steroid to make you stronger, get the muscles and whatnot. It's kind of like a DECA for track runners, kind of just more on the stamina side of it. And the weird thing about this situation is it is very similar to me in nature of the Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao IV scandal. And what I mean by that is saying that Floyd took an IV that is now currently banned. And when he took it before having official permission, because they do grant exceptions in situations where you're feeling dehydrated. Okay, well, we need to know in advance, and someone needs to be there to monitor it. Well, in Floyd Mayweather's case, no one was there to monitor it. He actually exceeded the allowed dosage and did it in the privacy of his own homes without having anyone watching over to make sure that everything was done by the book. And with this, I don't even know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try to butcher it, guys. But what Alexander Povetkin ended up coming up with was a substance that was just recently put into effect as banned this year. It was added to the list of banned substances by the World Anti-Doping Agency in September, and went into effect. The actual ban went into effect January 1st of this year. And another thing to note on this is Povetkin's test, they say it is extremely low levels. And with the story coming out of the Alexander camp is that, yes, we're admitting that he did take it, but he hasn't taken it this year. He actually didn't take it last time he took it was in September, also before the ban, September 2015. So the ban went into effect of January 1st, 2016. He took it in 2015, or at least that's what the claims are. But the test does seem to match and confirm, or at least, help his situation. It matches up his story because the low levels, they are so low that they say they've been diminished by time. So it's not like it's been masked with like a diuretic or something else. But again, this is Vada doing the testing, and they do test for that, diuretics, HGH, any kind of hormones, steroids, PEDs, whatever it may be. Even pot, coke, stimulants, barbiturates, whatever you may be taking. So everything that can come up will come up, and that's the only thing they found. And again, it is very low levels. So now the question is, what do we do? Does the fight happen? Go ahead and continue. I say, yeah, go ahead, fuck it. You're already in Russia, bought a plane ticket, you've been there already. The fight's like 2 weeks away. This is very low levels, and it's not like a straight up steroid, even though this is bad. And yes, it is a black eye for boxing and combat sports, or any kind of sports in general. We've had a lot of people come up, Dirty mentioned before or done previous videos. Francisco Benito Vargas just came up. Dirty. Brown, Marcus or Lucas Brown, I'm sorry I get those two names confused. The Australian heavyweight white boxer who got the heavyweight title off of Shigaev has come up dirty too, and just recently his B sample also, but I'll touch on that in a different video. So it's a lot of guys coming up dirty, and it's not just, like I said, these Russian guys. We've had Americans, Andre Berto, and Mexicans, Francisco Vargas come up dirty, but this is it's kind of like, well, what do you do? I say you make you take the lemons and you make lemonade, because you're gonna try to make the best out of a situation. For Wilder, like I said, he's already there. He believes in himself, and it's not like this steroid is gonna give you strength. It's not like that. It's not adding muscle. It's adding just recovery time. It's adding basically, a little bit more for your lungs, is what it seems like it's doing. It gives you the stamina. Now, it's not at its full high level, so there's not anything to be concerned about, like, alright, well, this is a complete advantage for Sasha, so we shouldn't go ahead and do this. No. It's not giving you strength. He's not even on a high level of it. He took it last year according to their team, and the tests seem to match that because of their extremely low levels. Now, they haven't had the B sample yet, but that can be requested at the expense of Team Povetkin, and that is yet to be seen if they're going to do so. Now the only thing is a fight going to happen? Well, we just got to wait and see what Team Wilder says. I guess it's basically on them, because Vada does not have any authority to issue like consequences, like, okay, we're gonna ban you or give you a fine. They just give the results out. So let me know what you guys think. Should the fight still happen? And do you believe that this is a similar situation as the Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao, where Floyd took an IV not under the supervision of the state athletic State Commission of Nevada, and in the privacy of his own home? This is, to me, it's a similar situation, because it's low levels. They're claiming he took it before the ban happened last year, and the tests seem to verify that, because they keep on saying it's extremely low concentration. So that's just the news coming out of right now. Y'all drop your comments and thoughts in the comments below. Third Coast Boxing, I'm out.